They said it was just a car, just a machine. But out here in the rain.
But look at it now, sleeping under a blanket of dew, sinking into the earth. Even broken, it reflects the sky. And now, it has a new guardian.
The sky cries, and the car wears its tears like jewels. And then, a gift from a passing.
Under all this, the leaves, the mud, the years, is a heart that used to scream. Now it's quiet.
Every storm that ever found this car is written here. Rain after rain, sun after sun, layer after layer. These wheels used to spin, used to grip the road and beg for more. Now they just hold it up. Look inside. This is where someone used to sit, where hands held the wheel and eyes watched the road disappear behind them.
After all this time, I almost forgot.
Time's up, old friend. Someone remembered, someone came back. The mud doesn't wanna let you.
Welcome back. I know you don't look like much right now. I know every scratch tells.
There it is. There's the color I remember. Under all that time, all that neglect, still red, still perfect. Watch it come back. This is the good part, the deep clean. Watch it cling, watch it crawl down like it's got all the time in the world. Every inch of this car. Look at that. So close you can see every bubble doing its job. They're not just sitting there, they're working, grabbing hold of every speck of dirt.
This is the touch it's been waiting for. Not harsh, not rushed, just
There, look at it, really look. The water's clear now, nothing left to wash away, and underneath all that neglect, it's still here. Now the real work starts. The paint is clean, but that's just skin. Under here, this is where it lived. This is what made it scream. First one, been on there a long time. Second, fighting me a little. Third, but not too much. Fourth, almost there. Fifth, there it is, what's been hiding behind that panel since 1991. This plastic film, this is original. Still doing its job after all these years. The last screw, and then we lift. This is where it all comes together. Under here, the gear linkage, every shift. Last bolt's out. Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3, lift. There it is. This seat has held every driver who ever got behind this wheel. Listen, hear that? That's the sound of empty. Bare metal, open space.
Every seam, every crack, every place where time is hidden. This is where the car's history lives.
The nervous system. Every wire in this car running to everywhere that matters. And every connection, every single... Lift it gently, easy now. Angle it and out. There it goes. There it goes. Third.
The shifter. This is where the driver and the machine talk to each other. Every shift, every gear change, it all started here.
And then, the last layer, the carpet. The thing your feet touched every time you drove.
This is it. This is what's left when you take away everything else. Just metal, just structure, just structure.
Oh. There you are. I was really hoping we wouldn't find you.
But here you are. Time to fight. Time to cut out the cancer. Watch, the wire wheel spin up, and the rust just disappears.
And now we prepare. 80 grit, coarse, aggressive, exactly what we need. Forward, smooth, even.
Listen, that sound, that's the sound of metal being persuaded. Not forced, not beaten, persuaded. Ting. This is where the truth comes out. The guide coat, see it? Dark, even, hiding everything. And now the block, long, flat, true. First stroke, watch the high spots appear.
And now, the final flattening. The long board, the tool that doesn't lie. Watch it glide from the front.
And now, the reveal. Watch the air hit and look at that cloud. That's every particle we sanded away. And now, the filler.
The stuff that gets a bad name because people use it wrong.
But used right,
And now the preparation is complete. Look at it. Every piece of glass covered, every piece of trim wrapped, every circle.
Listen, silence. The booth is clean, the air is still, the car waits.
And now the painter enters. Watch how he moves. Deliberate. This is a ceremony.
Before color comes foundation. Before beauty comes structure. This is high build primer, the stuff that fills the last microscopic scratches.
And now it begins. The trigger pulls, and look, a fan of gray, wide and even, perfect.
Watch the dance. The painter moves smooth, steady, perfect. Each pass the same, start at the edge, travel across, end at the edge. The gun never wavers.
And now, refinement. The primer is dry, uniform, ready. But ready isn't perfect. Perfect.
And now, the color. Rosso red, deep, vibrant, alive. Look at it in the jar. And now, the hard part. The body line. This crease, see how sharp it is?
Yes, sir. The work doesn't end when the spraying stops. The gun needs care, needs cleaning, needs to be ready for next time.
He looks at its reflection in his face shield. The whole hood, freshly painted, gleaming red.
And now, clear. Not one coat, several, built up layer by layer until the red beneath disappears. And here, the heart, the C30A, the engine that made the NSX more than just another sports car. The wrench turns, steady pressure, controlled. The torque builds toward the exact number. And then, that beautiful, satisfying. And now, the new parts. All of them laid out on the magnetic tray. Look at them, perfect, pristine, ready.
The fingers guide the cover into position, carefully, precisely. Alignment dowels help, see how it slides onto them? Perfect fit.
And now, the signature. 6 individual throttle bodies, one for each cylinder. The heart of the C30A's inductor.
The little things, the ones you never see, never think about, but if they fail, nothing else matters. This is a fuel injector O-ring. Small, simple, rubber.
And now, the art. The carbon fiber engine cover, a Pininfarina design touch. Look at the weave. And then a soft thud. The engine seats. The hoist goes slack. The heart is home. The car, watch it engage, by hand first. The bolt turns smoothly, no resistance. Now the ratchet, final torque. The bolt. Underneath now, where the sound comes from. The new exhaust, stainless steel, mandrel bent, perfectly welded. Look at those two. And then, clunk, that sound. That beautiful, solid, satisfying clunk. The transmission seat, the drive shaft. Power transmission from differential to wheel. New, perfect, ready. Watch it go in, the inner CV joint.
The little things, the ones you never see, never think about until you need to take something apart years from now and it won't budge. That's why we use anti-seize.
And now, the jewelry. Gold anodized shock absorbers, not just functional, but beautiful. Look at that finish. Look at this caliper, gloss black, deep and rich, with NSX standing proud on the face. That's not just branding, that's...
The mechanic's hand guides the line into the clip, press her gently, and click. Secured. Perfect.
The contact patches, the only parts of the car that touch the road. They matter more than almost anything. So the tires...
And now, the moment of truth. The car has been apart for so long. A shell, then parts, then...
And now the face returns. The dashboard, fully restored. It's leather, deep, rich, black. The nervous system, every wire, every connector, every circuit, all coming back together. Watch, the mechanic's hand holds one half of a connector. And now, the thrones. The seats, newly upholstered, deep black leather, with a secret. Look closer, see this sleeve. It has to feel right. And look at this, leather wrapped, deep black, perfect grain. The knob descends toward the shifter centerpiece. The console, restored, perfect, with carbon fiber trim that gleams. Look at that weave, tight, uniform, beautiful.
And now, a tribute. Small, subtle, significant. The Pininfarina script, a reminder that this car...
The drill approaches, the right bit for the job. The first pedal positioned. The drill bit touches metal, the trigger pulls, and the whir begins. The top hooks first, engaging the window frame. Then the sides press and the clips engage with soft clicks. Each click. The first screw, zinc-plated, bright, fits through the tab into the threaded insert. The screwdriver engages, perfect fits.
The small details, the ones that catch your eye without you knowing why. Side marker lights, required by law, but also an opportunity.
The badge, the mark that says what this car is. Honda, the H within the chrome surround. Small, simple, but so significant.
The view, the windshield, the glass that frames the road ahead. It's been out for so long, the car blind, waiting, but now.
And now, outside, for the first time, the car begins to roll forward toward the light.
And now, the final touch. Protection, perfection, wax. The DA polisher hums to life.
And now, look, really look at the paint, at what we've created. See that
The cloth enters, plush, soft, deep in color, perfect for this final touch. It makes contact with the hood.
And now, the final detail, the tires. They're new, perfect rubber, deep black, aggressive tread, but they need... And now, the finishing touch. In ultra slow, the work begins. The cloth rubs gently, and look, it makes contact at the far edge, then draws backward, smooth, deliberate, perfect. And behind it, line.
Fade in from black. And there it is. The NSX. Complete. Perfect.
And now, a closer look. From behind, the camera begins its slow advance, gliding. Closer now. Closer than you've ever been, until the paint becomes a universe. The roast.
And now, the details that matter, the ones most people never notice. It approaches the gap, the place where fender meets door.
And now, a small detail, easy to miss, but worth seeking out. The Pininfarina badge. The focus begins on the shift knob, 6 speeds, leather-wrapped, waiting. Then, slowly, the focus pulls.
And now, proof. The exhaust tips, polished and perfect, and now do what they were designed to do.
The hand reaches for the knob, grips it, feels the leather, the shape, the promise. Then movement. The knob reaches...
And now, the payoff. The reason we do all of this. The NSX on a road where it belongs. The car slows smoothly, the brakes applied with light touch. It transitions onto gravel, the tires crunching.